Hi, welcome to. I'm gonna put it's on TikTok clearly, and then I'm gonna put this up on YouTube as well. We are about 2 o'clock Central Time, about an hour away from the close right now. The Dow is just off its intraday lows, about 33,200, down 631 points. Nasdaq's down 1.5 points. Right around that 13.5 level, and S&P's down 68, a 1.5 points as well. Put Bloomberg on mute. Let me just go ahead and give you all of what I'm going to talk about very quickly as far as crypto goes, where we are in crypto. I typically do this at the very start, so we all know what it is. The resistance for Bitcoin clearly is at 44. You're going to have support now at 40,600. Let's just call it 41,000, right? So 44K, it bounced off of that. We're at 43.4 right now. Ethereum, the key level right now is really 2,900. We surpassed that. So right now it's more of a psychological level of 3,000. XRP really need to get above that dollar, but right now the support levels are 73, then 82, and the resistance is at 80 right now. XRP has not been keeping up, and I don't know why, because it seems like that the Ripple lawsuit's going extremely well. Cardano resistance is at 97. Let's just call it $1. Support on the downside is at 889. Solana, you've got resistance at $96. Support levels are at 93 and 89. I have not looked at that one just yet and exactly where it's at. Where is Solana right now? Solana right now is at 98. So it is actually above the resistance. So that stiff resistance at 96 now becomes support. So AVAX, which if you're doing node life and you're playing nodes as a service, AVAX right now, I think those are the hottest projects right now. The resistance is at 92 and the support is at 81. Let me just see where AVAX is at right now as I come on the air. It's at 86. So that would be correct. Next up is Luna. Luna's had the most relative strength that we've seen literally in the past month. It just keeps printing. Now, it keeps getting money to print, but it's also in cahoots with the Anchor protocol. You can stake it. You can put it on Anchor protocol. It's 20%, right? I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it seems like it's a safe play, right? Luna, we want to look at support levels to the downside of 68, 66. The high is going to be at 103. Where is Luna today, by the way? Luna's going to be at 91. So 103 is its next resistance. Litecoin, some people still play that. The upside's at 120, 142. That's your resistance is going up. The support's at 107. 107. Chainlink, I'm still playing that. It's one of my favorite ones. I should have got out at 50, clearly, but the move... So it's got 15 and 17 have now become the resistance. Let me see where Chainlink's at today, just so I know. And then we'll get started with it's at Chainlink's at 15. So with it being at 15, it is at the resistance. The next resistance would be 17. The support now is turned into resistance for it. So there we go for that. And we are off. Let's go. Thoughts on plug? Let's go plug. Let's plug it in. Really quick, guys. I did put. You know what? I'm gonna look at my portfolio real quick. I put in a checkpoint call for a month. I put in APA. It's already up 14%. Call for a month. MRO, a call for a month. It's even right now. And my CVX, printing them up like 1,000. So, but anyway, all right. What did I say we're doing today? Plugs up. Let's go. Let's effing go. All right, looking good. So we got some follow through. We want to be above that 25.50 line, or right at above, let's say 20-ish, right? Let me see where that's at. Yeah, 25-ish or 25.52. I think one more day. Again, it broke down, and now it's come back up. Plug, I like this. If it's green tomorrow, I think that's a good follow through. The next resistance line is going to be right at the 200-day at 28.92. Let's call it 29. And then the TA resistance, as far as the levels of interest, going to be 29. Yeah, so 29.55 on plug is where I would really start to get long. At that point, you can really get long. You'll be above 200-day lookout. That's not a bad looking stock right now if you play it right. Relative strength's at 62. So congratulations there. Plug it is. I got CRM, little Salesforce action. CRM, downside risk at 180.85. You're at 212. You just pierced through the 20-day and need some follow through here. I like it above. It's at 212. It's at 212. I like 215. If you can retake 215, I think you can nibble. And then clearly, where you get long, it's real clear where you get long. There's a lot of market memory here back in July, August, a little bit in September as resistance, like 255. So, but yeah, get to that 215. Let's start to nibble. Come back and see me. Let's go. SBRC, that stock. All right, SBRCY it is. SBRCY. All right, Siberian rank of Russia. Tanked again. It's continuing to tank. Man, do I even, can I even get this on the screen? What's up? So you are at $1.26. You asked me this. I would not even consider it until it gets to $8.50. There you go. That's SBRCY. OTC stock. Coin it is. We are up to little Coinbase action. What is Coinbase today? It's got to be up because Bitcoin's up. All right. I'm not touching the stock. It's real clear where you can. I think you can nibble at 215. I like it better at 225. 225. Understand your downside risk there is 158. You're at 198 right now. So you've got a lot of good room in there. But 225, I think you can nibble and then you get real long. It's real clear where you get long. 282. There you go. That's coin. Load them up while we're waiting on some more. Cryptos with the weekly daily strength. Here, Waves is up 100% in a week. Anchor Protocol is up 36. Luna's up 70. Rune's up 35. Again, Anchor, Luna, and Rune all kind of run together, just so you know. Near is up 30. AR is up to 25. But we are looking good right now, and we've got, again, Bitcoin's dominance right now. It's up extremely high, 43%, and ETH is now at 18.4%. So that's big movements there because you've got Bitcoin at 14%. So now clearly that's because of Russia and Ukraine. Both are taking out Bitcoin because rubles. In fact, I literally just saw a story. Check this out. You guys will love this. So a Bitcoin in rubles, in Russian rubles, are you ready for this? 3.8 million rubles for one Bitcoin. It is now one of the top 15 currencies in the world, by the way. All right, let's go. What you trading? So today I took calls out on Checkpoint, APA, and MRO. APA and MRO are the cheapest energy plays that I could find. Let's just say that, and then I've got a big CDX play that was $1,500, but I took that out a month ago. So, but Checkpoint, I've got a 140 call. I think I bought that for $750. It was at the money when I bought it. So there you go. XCURF. What is that? XCURF. If I'm I got XCUR. It's on the NASDAQ, right? Yeah. This is the one you want. XCUR. Wasn't real clear on my screen. All right, base it out. Your downside risk is at 15 cents. You're at 21. You are above the 50-day and the 20-day right now. I wouldn't touch the stock until it's above. I'm going to help you out here. It's not a stock again. Stocks doing this stress me out. I don't mess with them, but if to help you out, above 42, let's call it 445 is where you could probably nibble. Again, you probably know more about the stock than I do because you're on Reddit and you are in a Discord. So pretty sure you know more about XCurl than me. It is biotech. Clearly, it could pump at any time depending on the FDUFA days, so phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, whatever, or an insider buy. So biotechs are the most volatile. Little shop is up. We'll do shop and then we'll do, is that Matt's? We'll shop first. Let's see where shop's in because we didn't do shop yesterday. Understand your downside risk is at 593. You're at 688. You say, oh, that's a long way away. Actually, it's not. You're just there 4 days ago. I think you can nibble above that 805, 810 level and then come back and see me, because we got a lot of work to do, because we really need to get above that 1070 mark. So that is shop. There you go. MOTS. Is that what I'm seeing? What's up with the MOTS? MOTS. Have I even done this one? MOTS. Healthcare. Okay, not the work. It's doing this. It's a stressful stock, bro. Just let you know right now, it is downside risk at 32. You got to jump out at that point. Well, hang on. 31. You're at 37. I've done this stock before back in December. Here you go. The line is 55. 55, you can probably start to nibble, and then I get long right above where it was literally mid-February. It went to 65. So yeah, so let's try to break the 55 first and come back and talk to me. That puts you above the 20-day, the 50-day, the 200 days, not till 70. So there you go on the MOTS. Do you trade crypto a lot? Yes. In fact, I just sent off my my forms to my CPA. He's gonna have 1,000 questions. But yes, Zoma Isla, Exxon. I think a better one is XOP. Exxon, you stay long as you're above. I mean, look, if you're within 5% of the all-time high, and the all-time high right now was 83, you're at 79, you stay long. I'd probably be taking some big chunks here. I don't think this Ukraine thing's going away for at least a couple of weeks. So with that being said, also, you might want to look at XOP. That is, look at that bad boy. You are long at XOP above 112, guys. That is that's the ETF for gas and exploration. It's an all-time high today. We mentioned it yesterday, but as long as you're above 112, you're good. You're at 119 right now. Again, all-time highs beget all-time highs. So there you go. Appreciate it. DWAC. What's up with the Trump train today? Well, DWAC, it is coming into that. It's coming to the wedge-shaped pattern. Again, stay long. So I would get out around 67. You're at 93.57. You're going to stay long there. I stay long above that 91. You're at 93. It's coming into the wedge-shaped pattern. How that works when it comes into a wedge-shaped pattern, the underlying trend typically wins. So it should shoot up when it's about to squeeze into that pattern. In fact, it doesn't even need to. It's bouncing off the upper trend line now. So I'm trying to look at what else is out there. There's not a lot of information. So there you go. That's DWAC. Yeah, it does seem very strong. It's been strong since really the first of the year. It's had some up and down. It's had some pullbacks, but those are normal pullbacks you want to see. Normal pullbacks that stocks need to have, right? So the DWAC is looking very, very, very strong right now. I will admit, I think their strategy is completely off, but if you look at the chart, they're doing something right. So who am I to judge, right? So what's up, man? Thanks, man. Appreciate you. What else? RMED and then NVIDIA. RMED it is. What's up with the RMED? Basing out again. Stressful stock. It's doing this. I don't like it. So, but if you want to play it, here you go. I don't know. It hadn't moved much. It's really the 1st of February. I think it bases out at like 30-ish. You're at 55 right now. If I'm playing this, I wouldn't even touch it till 250. But if you're playing this, I'd really get above that 50-day. So if I'm being honest with you, 127. You're at 54 right now, 54 cents, right? So watch yourself. But I'm guessing that you know more about that stock than I do. In the DA per Reddit and per the Discord, NVIDIA. So when we want to stay long, this one's clear. Stay long above that 212, 213 mark. You're 235 right now. Stay long above the 212. I'd like to see it above that 2. So I think you can really start to go to town on this thing about 270-ish. 270-ish, right? And then really between 270 and 275, but understand your downside risk is that support at 212. That is your support in NVIDIA. CYBL, what is up? Let me see. Is that a new one on me? Because I am not finding that. CYBL. Is that so it's OTC here. Here we go. It is new. You base out at basically 0.007. You're at 0.0113 right now. It's clear where you can start to nibble again. 0.0188. That is CYBL. Again, I'm guessing, and I know that you know more about that stock than I do. What about Doge? What about the Doge? What is going on with the Doge? So I was going back through the trades that I made in 2021. I sold Doge in, believe that was September. So that was my big. That's when I finally got out of it. All right, Doge. Sorry, for a year here. All right, understand. You got a long way to you kind of. So 0.068 is where you would get out. It just keeps going lower and lower. You're at 0.13. Where would I get long here? It's pretty clear. There it is. 19 cents. 17 to 19 cents. That's where I get long. You're at 13 now. It is up 5% today. So, but if you want to get, again, we're buying high, we're selling higher. If you want to get real long in it and start taking some big clumps, 30 cents. So there you go. Could you please explain what you mean when you say go long? Go long means that's when you buy, right? Going long is like I'm going to go long in this stock. I mean, I'm buying the stock. If I'm going short, I'm shorting the stock, or I'm just not going to be in the stock. I'm not buying the stock, right? Go long is a buy, baby. There we go. Doge it is. What else we got? Love it. I actually like the Doge. I still own Doge. So, to be clear, I don't think it goes anywhere. Looking at the chart, it probably doesn't unless Mr. Musk picks it up, in which he might. It looks like SpaceX might do something with it too. So, Russia stocks are where it's at right now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about the Russia stocks. Like, I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong. Clearly, they're a deal right now, supposedly, but right now, Russia to me is uninvestable. China to me is almost uninvestable, right? And if you have ETFs that have exposure to Russia, maybe 2-3%, that could doom the entire ETF. Just letting you know, it's going to get worse. And that sucks for the people of Russia who do not want any part of this war. Who does? Nobody does, except one man. So it's pretty interesting, though, how he has literally united the West, united NATO, and united Europe. And those guys bicker all the time. That's all they do is bicker, right? But guess what? One man's done. He has united all of that. So in a way that no one could. I saw KTOS. Let me look at that one really quick. KTOS is up. Little Kratos defense system. I like it. Now, it was doing this the last 4 days. It's been good. I like where your head's at here. The aerospace has been real good. I'll give you some more stocks that are very, very good. I think you're long here. As long as it's at 2017. Well, hang on a second. I think you can nibble here at 20. Above 20, you can nibble, but you can get real long at that 20, and it pierced it today. You can get real long about 21.30, but understand that 200 days sitting there at that 22, 24 level, 22 level. So if I'm playing this, I think you can nibble here. I want to get above that 200-day level, and that looks to be, like I said, at that above 22.30, 22.50-ish. There you go. That's KTOS. So really quick, let me go through what is working right now, guys. You're going to love this. So you've got CVX working very, very, very well. You've got these are the ones that are working. They're all doing this. They're all hitting all-time highs. All-time highs beget all-time highs. If you're within 5% of your all-time high, if a stock is within 5% of an all-time high, 70% chance it's going to all-time highs again. So here we go. COP, EOG, DBN, OXY, FANG, MRO, and APA. The ones that I went in on are MRO and APA just because they were cheap, and I got good calls on them. I'm also with CVX. It is not cheap. Also, you want to get with the aerospace industry. So here are the ones that are doing this continually: LMT, RTX, NOC, GD, LHX. and HII. There you go. Those are the ones doing really, really well. Also like the internet security sector as well. So there you go. All right, Phantom Love. I think you say long. A lot of nodes as a service are now on Phantom and AVAX. AVAX probably the better chain for those, but as far as what's doing well right now, Phantom's just killer. Oh my God, stay long. Stay long above 90. Let's call it a buck. You stay long above a buck. It's $1.84. Understand where you might jump out at. It's $1.40. I think you can be long here. I think you can really start. You can be nibbling if you want to get real long. Like start taking some bigger bites. 230. 230. There you go. That's Phantom. We're moving today, baby. Oh yeah, I love it. Thank you. Appreciate it. 45 cents short. Technical. All right. So look, let me tell you about overbought. When something's overbought, what's that mean? It means it's a good stock, bro. There's a reason that it's overbought because everybody's piling because it's doing this. So I learned that lesson a long time ago. Like I used to do that relative strength, which I still do a lot. But overbought to me, there's a reason for why it's overbought because it's a good dang stock. Let's go Harmony, little one action. Harmony. Let's see. It is up today. 4% is all. I'd like to see it higher than that, but understand as long as you are above, all right, where you jump out is at 0.05 cents. You're at 15 cents here. I can tell you where I would jump out here is at 13 cents. I think you can nibble here. I'd rather you be above 17 cents. I take that back. 18 cents. I'd rather you be above 18 cents in the one. You're almost there. You're at basically 16 cents, right? So could you nibble here? Yes. Is it a hold? For sure, right? I've got one. It's not a bag, but I've got enough of it here. I'm not worried about that one. Really not. All right, UCO. I get that every UCO it is, man. You guys love the UCO. It's awesome. Crude is all-time high. So hit all-time high today. It's bounced back. It went to 147. It's at 143. Still above the upper trend line. It's looking good. I don't see any like I'd probably be buying more. Now, is this the one that I'm not sure if this is the one, but there is, if it's USL or UCO or something else, but they, I think it's a 3X. It doesn't look like this is the one, but there is one that'll do a 3X, but it resets every day. So it's 3X just that day. So, all right, NEO's up. Again, NEO to me is probably uninvestable at this point. It's doing this, so I'm probably out. But for you, understand your downside risk at 1870-ish. You're at 2213. You're literally on the upper downward trend line. So that's something. You might, again, I'm going to try to get you out. You're at 2213 at 2650-ish. I think you can nibble, but where I would really start to get long is above 33. Again, you're at 22. I know that seems like a long way off, but you were just there at the start of 2022. You're just there in January, the 1st of January. It is. BA is a buy right now. Is it? Let's see. BA, a little Boeing action. By the way, did you see the hit piece out on Netflix on Boeing? Yeah, so you jump out. Downside risk is 190. Downside risk is 190. It's at 194 right now, so watch yourself. Like it's really clear where you get long here. 208, 210. You're at 1994. I think you can start to at least take some bites there, but I like it above. It's real clear here. 226. 226. That's what I do. Again, you buy high, sell higher. You got to have that relative strength going up. It's just doing this, right? It's tough because they've got good times and bad times. Most stocks do, but this one's really been jumping around. I mean, it's gone to, in November it was 233. Then we touched 194 different times since then. So that's crazy. So all right, do shit. Here, let me do space. M-U-O-N, or wait, M-U-L-N? M-U-L-N and then space. M-U-L-N. Automotive. Going down, not a big fan. Lost 43% today. Hopefully you know something here. I don't see a high short interest. Probably doesn't have a lot of shares outstanding, so it can't be pushed. Base downside risk at 58. You're at 98 now. I can't tell you. I literally until yesterday, it was basically all red days since February 1st. I wouldn't touch the stock till 370-ish. That's just me. It's doing this. Why are you stressing yourself out unless you know something? So if you know something, I'm with you. I'll ride with you. GGPI, if I say it. So this is the shell company. I don't know which. So they took something public. All right. So base out we're to jump out at 1050-ish. You're at 1088, right? I'd like you see you above $12 and that's where I'd get long. Again, you're at 1088. You're not too far away. In fact, it was just at 12 last week. So there you go. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. A little space action, a little Branson. See what he's up to today. Again, your downside risk is 750. You're at 942 right now. You might can nibble at 1115-ish. But again, it just keeps going. It's not really this. It's like this. It just keeps. It's like it's in like a glide path. I mean, I'm not kidding you. So where would I get long? Probably 1650-ish, somewhere in there. But let's just get up a little bit above that. 1150, 12 mark. So there you go. That's space. There you go. BTC. We talked about it very quickly. Here we go. Understand BTC. 41K is the big level, what we call it in the technical analysis, where the big level of interest is 41K. We have beaten that. Now it's 44.5. If we can make it through that, 53K is the level that we all go long in crypto. Every crypto that we got, that's where I go long. Again, Bitcoin is now 43% of the entire crypto market. That's big. That's big. Yup, BTC. Now, is it pumping? Because I don't know if the Russians are really, the Russian government's not buying it. The Russian people are. Ukrainian people are, right? When the ruble collapses 80%, what can you really do? So, BA is a buy right now. Not saying it's not. I'm just telling you what I see. Watch your downside. The 190 level is the downside for me. This guy keeps skipping my questions. Bro, I'm not trying to hack you off, King Tox. Hack you off. I'm sorry. Well, then jump out and find somebody better. LCID, lucid action. What's up? We got, so where I jump at it is at 20, let's call it 2022-ish. It's at 24.91 right now. I like it above, and it's pretty clear. 30. It's really 29.40, but let's just call it 30-ish. That's where I like it above. I think you can get fairly long there. Now you still got to get the 50-day at 33, but that 30-ish mark will put you in some really good space there, and your relative strength will be extremely good. LCID, what's up? AAL shorted. Was Russia a big part, was flying over Russia a big part of their business? I know they've got to reroute in the way the earth moves, so they've got to go up above, Greenland and stuff. I don't know. So as far as the chart goes, just know this, at 1560, I'm probably out. It's at 1634, kind of keeps doing this, but it keeps bouncing off the specific level right now. That's $19. $19. Once it defeats that, I want to see some follow through. I want to see 2 green daily candles above the $19, and then I might hit that bad boy, right? I'm not saying smash it yet, but hit it. Thoughts on any good call options for next week? Again, I'll tell you what I just got into today. Checkpoint I got into for just a month at the money. APA just got into today at the money. MRO just got into today at the money. All those are for literally the end of this month, right? And then I've got a leap. I've got a leap call on 2024. Sorry, January of 2024 CVX, and that's printing. It's up $860 right now. It was up 1,000, so a little bit down today. Luna's a buy. Just book it. Luna is the one crypto that has the most relative strength right now. There's nothing wrong with Luna right now. So I will tell you this: if you want the TA on Luna, real quick, it's pretty cool. Luna is high of 103. So that's the resistance is at 103. Supports at 68. What is Luna today? I hadn't even looked at it. So let me look. It's moved up so much. It's number 7 now. It's at 91. So it literally the next level for it is 103. So there you go. That's Luna, and Luna is a buy. I think Luna's a buy. Again, at some point the war starts to slow down. Things start to. Although the market's down, not because of the war, it's down because of the inflation worries. So with a lot of commodities being up, but as the war slows down, you know what? And there it looks like there's a little bit of growth stocks being bought right now. I talked about it yesterday. LCII is up. Let's see what LCI Industries. All right, so understand your downside risk is 112. You're 121. Very clear where you want to start to nibble, and you were there today. It bounced, the wick bounced off and came back down. You're at 121.95, 125. That's where I nibble, and then if you want to get long, like real long, it's probably going to be, 136. Now, you still have the 200-day above that. It's at 140-ish, but at 136, I like it. I like it a lot. But let's get past that 125. It was there today, but the wick's down. But when we see the two green daily candles above the 125, hit it. Let's go. MRO, that's it. MRO, I let it long. I mean, it went to an all-time high today. It wicked back down, went to 23.54 to 22.83. Understand, all of those energy stocks, as much as we don't like them, they're making money right now. And two, they give off dividends too. So just hold that stock. That stock may be a good stock for like 6 months, right? CVX, I've got a leap call on until 2024. So there you go. Quant, you guys love that quant. All right, QNT. Who's the TikToker that just loves the quant? Is it what's his name, Mauritius or something? All right, so base is 91. As long as you're above 91, I'm holding. You're at 116. That's very, very good. I like where it's at. I think you could probably nibble, but understand it's doing this, right? It's been doing that since August, right? But a lot of crypto has. It did try to make a little bit of a run back on 1st of February, and that's where I'd say I like it at that 150-ish, 155-ish, right? So that's where I'd like to get long in it. But could you nibble here? You could, but you need to have high conviction in quant. So I really don't know much about it. I just know that I get asked about it every day. I'm buying a bunch of it. Okay, hey, I'm not trying to be right, baby. I'm trying to make money. That's it. CX, here we go. Let's do it. Is CX the railroad? No, it's not. So it's doing this. You're going to know more about the stock than I do. It's basic materials out of Mexico. Understand, at 486, that is baseline. You jump out. You're at 504, right? I mean, this thing could go. It was back at. So you're back at 2021. Hang on. Yeah, you're back to the January of 2021. So it's not gonna go like real low, but that's where I jump out. I was at 486 this year. Where would I get long? So I hadn't drawn lines on. Well, I have drawn one, but it was back in September. So clearly at 750, you can get long. You're at 505. Where would I nibble? That's the case here. I'd nibble above the 50, the 50, the 20. I nibble at that let's call it 650. Well, no, let's don't. Let's call it 620-ish. I think you can nibble it, and then 750 you go long as CX. Again, it needs to have some relative strength. The relative strength at 30. Bad. So, but you probably know more about it than me. Little BB. Is that BlackBerry? It is. Dude, I used to love the BlackBerry. Just scrolling, just looking. Awesome. So downside risk at 584. You're at 682. What happened to my stock here? Again, man, I'm going to be real honest with you. Mike can nibble above 850. It's at 682 at 850. You might can nibble where I've got a line here at 996. Let's call it 10 because at that point you're above the 200-day and you'll have some relative strength going up. Right now it's below 40. It's at 39 right now. It's just kind of hanging out on this like downward trend line that just kind of, it's not going sideways, it's going like a little bit down. So anyway, it's just stuck in the no man's land. Like it needs to do something, right? It just keeps kind of just tick, 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 tick. So, all right, what else is up? Let me see what else we got going here. Shared the live stream. Appreciate you sharing the live stream. All right, here we go. Do you think SBRC will go up after the sanction? I have no idea, bro. I like that. So that was, what was that? That was the Russian bank, right? I have no idea if it will or not. We are 30 minutes away from the closing bell. Let's see where we're at. We're about to hit session lows again. Wow. I thought we were off session lows, and we are not. So it is what it is. All right. If you don't have anything else, I'm out. I've been on here for 40 minutes right now. So grab it is. Let's do a little grab action. Grab action. All right. Downside is 505. Let's call it 5-ish. 549 is where it's at now. Again, it's doing this. So there is some overhead supply that you got to get through, but I think above 640-ish, 645, I think you could probably start to nibble and then get. I mean, if you want to get real long, it's not going to be until like 10. So there you go. You're at 549. Again, give me above. I'm trying to help you out here. Get yourself above that that 640 or 650-ish, and there you go. Appreciate that. That is grab. Thanks for the stream, sir. Yeah, man, not a problem. That's what I do. Please give me a like. Give me a follow if you would. I do these between 2 and 2:30 every day is when I start. I probably go 1 hour. Today I started about one. I don't even know, like 1:50. So point is though is that so 2 and 2:30 Central Time. I'm on here. Also, please follow my YouTube channel. You'll get far more crypto there. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys being here. It has been fun today. Watch your six. Go hard in the paint. And we will see you next time. Appreciate you guys.